everybody, welcome to a video, and today I'll be showing you how to survive your very first, I'm gonna go up to like 3 nights in Minecraft. So, if you know nothing about the game, what you're going to do is, you have to, click the button that says play, and you're going to create a world, and you just fill all these things out to your needs, and these are gonna be kind of like the things that are already gonna be on there when you first start off with it. If you want to get achievements, do not activate cheats, but I'm gonna activate cheats because I'm trying to make a tutorial video. I'm gonna put keep inventory, but do not activate cheats if you want to get achievements. But what you're going to do is you're gonna have it in survival. You're going to name your world whatever you like. So I'm just gonna name this tutorial. After I figure out how to spell tutorial, there it goes. Yeah, pretty much you can just go ahead and create your world. It's gonna take a little bit, so I'm gonna go skip ahead until I jump onto the plant surface. So I'll see you when you get there. Okay, so you're going to be plopped down onto Earth. The first thing that you need to do before anything else is collect blocks. So also, I'm playing this on the PlayStation, so it's going to be a little bit different compared to other devices. But you're most likely going to be plopped down near to a forest. But if you're not, you're going to need to find wood in any type of way possible. So you're going to go ahead and knock down this tree, which will take you a while because you're beating the tree with your bare fist. And, yeah, it just takes an extremely long time to do so. And after that, you're going to make some planks, and you're going to need to make a crafting table and sticks. Now, the reason why you need to make a crafting table and sticks is because with that, you can make your first set of tools. I recommend getting a sword, pickaxe, and an axe. Those are going to be like the first main things that you're going to need. You also might need a lot more sticks than that, but make a set of those, because the axe, like in real life, it gets rid of wood things easy. Pickaxe, you can move stone. The sword, it does more damage than what you would do with your hand. So you're going to be doing that, and you're going to have to get a couple of animals. If you don't want to kill animals, I believe if you break all the, my game just froze. If you break all the leaves on a tree, they'll drop apples. So you can go ahead and eat apples, but it's it'll be better if you eat meat instead. Also, when you kill mobs, which are like animals and monsters and stuff, or pretty much anything that you can kill, I think besides bats, I think everything drops a little bit of XP. Also, if you want to have a steady set of food, you can make a farm, and at that rate you can breed animals. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry, I had gotten interrupted. So what you need to do is just collect a couple of animals, and then after that, you're gonna need to get more wood. You should probably start mining soon, because there's only, I believe, 12 minutes in a day in Minecraft. I believe. I don't know. I don't have nothing to back me up on that. Also, if you see sheep, you can either shear them or you can kill them and get food and wool. But if you shear them, you can get more wool. So if you want to sleep, which you need wool to make a bed, then you should probably do that first. But what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to cut down a couple of trees first. And now after that, oh god, I'm tired. You're going to need to you're going to need to mine out some stone And with that stone, you can make stone tools, and you can make a furnace. Which a furnace, what it does, it pretty much just cooks meat, so it can be more edible. And if you like certain meats, such as chicken, and I think it only is chicken, you can get like food poison from that if you eat it raw. So it's best, like it's not a high chance, but it's best that you go ahead and cook it. And you can use wood. You can turn wood into charcoal by using the logs and stuff, and you can cook those with normal wood. But never mind that. But you're just going to need to find a flammable item to cook your food in, and then there you go. That's what you need to do to cook food. But the main thing that you need before it becomes night is a house. So if you have a little bit of time, you can build yourself something kind of like this. It doesn't need to be that big. I'll possibly just go for something very simple, but it is very small. You're going to you will need a base replacement after this, but it would do. You should make it you should put 4 logs. I know this is 3. I need to collect more logs, but you need to put 4 logs in this type of formation. So 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. So pretty much 3 by 3. I believe. I don't know. I suck at measurements. So you're going to need to do that if you want to make a real simple house. Also, you can get experience points, which is also known as XP, by cooking food and smelting items, which you can also do with your furnace. But I'm not gonna go that much in depth. I'm just going to tell you the basics on how to survive maybe your first 3 nights. But what you're gonna need to do is you're going to need to cut down a couple of these trees, which is pretty important if you want to get by pretty quickly. But you're going to need to another great thing for you to have on you is building blocks. I mean blocks that you can keep on you, such as a shovel, which a shovel digs dirt easily. So you should have at least a tiny bit of dirt so it can help you build. But if you want your base to look fancy, you should demolish your dirt afterwards, which is something that you should do most of the time when you're building. But if you end up having a jungle in your world, you can find bamboo. If you find a bamboo forest, and you can turn that bamboo and some string, which you can obtain from the spiders. I will get to the whole spider thing later, which you can obtain, and you can actually turn the string and the bamboo into scaffolding, which is a block that you can kind of make in big bunches, and you can stack them up on each other. And all you need to do is just break the bottom, and the whole thing will collapse on itself. And by doing that, you'll have an easier way to climb up your builds and stuff without having to use up a whole bunch of other blocks. So this is what your frame for your house should kind of look like. We can get rid of this because we're not going to make the house look really fancy. And if you decide to, you can kind of go ahead and start mining a lot more, and you'll be able to collect some more some better tools like stone tools and stuff. You can also upgrade to iron and diamond and stuff. But you should never really particularly use gold, is because gold, they break easily, but they tend to break blocks quicker. But 99% of the time you shouldn't get gold. It's because, like I said, they break and they don't do as much damage. You should probably save your gold for things like golden apples, or if you want to look very fancy, gold blocks. But as you can tell, it's starting to become night, because you can tell by the sun moving, because if you look very closely, the sun does move very, very, very subtly. Also, if you do end up in a seed kind of familiar to this, you should kind of get a whole bunch of plants, because plants are very useful, and if you hit a whole bunch of grass, you can get seeds. And seeds are great for farming, which they're pretty great for farming in real life. So, I'll get to that later in the next day. But yes, this is what a very basic starter house could possibly look like. You can't really fit anything in here, but you can live in here for the time being until it becomes day again. You're going to want a roof, is because spiders in this game, they can climb, and they'll climb into your house, and they will end up killing you if you cannot fight them back. So I'm going to cut down one more tree, and I think you'll be kind of done. You should typically get a bed once you get the chance to. So you should either shear sheep or kill sheep when you have the chance. And then with 3 planks of wood, you can make a bed and you can skip through the night. It's better that you sleep, because there's also these things called phantoms that will pop up in the night, and they will end up killing you if you don't go to sleep. So I'm going to plop this right here. Plop that now. You can make chests and stuff, which you can store your items in. So I'm planning on to go and do that. And there you go. You have a chest, and I'm about to show you how you can make a door. You can make a door. Actually, you can make pretty much anything that requires wood of the different types of planks. But we just have birch around us, and this is what your house would kind of look like. It's not very spectacular, but you can upgrade your house, like I said earlier. And I will teach y'all how to mob hunt, so I'm going to get myself ready. So I'm gonna cut to that, and I'll teach y'all how to hunt mobs. So I got my inventory set up. You should have food on you. It's because if you take damage, you will end up getting slowed down, and your food will drain quicker. So all you need to do is just hit the mobs, and they'll drop certain things, such as rotten flesh. But you shouldn't eat that, because you can get poisoning. And this is a creeper. So if you notice, it starts to make an igniting sound when you get close to it. So you should do this, because if you get too close to it, it'll end up blowing up, and it'll most likely kill you if you're not lucky. But for mobs like zombies, you can just go up to them and attack them. And sometimes, if you have a creeper nearby, you can use them to kill your mobs. And this is a spider, which you just need to kind of do the same thing with a creeper, is because they jump at you. Now, I don't see any skeletons that I can kind of use to demonstrate. I mostly see zombies and spiders. Let's see if I can let's see if we can find a skeleton. Also over there, that is a Enderman. You cannot, if you look that thing in the eyes, it will track you down. But they cannot be in water. So if you have water, that's how they'll die. And if you have a 2-block house, they cannot fit in your house if it's a 2-block house. But they can teleport, so they can go through blocks and stuff, which kind of makes them extremely dangerous. And that right there is a skeleton. These guys have bows and arrows, and they can shoot you, but they drop bones, arrows, and bows. So you can use those. Bows and arrows, you can just shoot from far distance. Like normal bows and arrows are like real life and stuff. You can shoot them from a distance, but you have to have a constant supply of arrows. And also, since they drop bones, you can use those bones to turn into bone meal, which you can use to grow crops quicker or trees quicker. And you can also use bone meal to I mean, you can also use bones to end up taming a dog, which will end up fighting for you. Also, never let a zombie in your house. You're going to die. I shouldn't have done that. But you can use the dogs to tame. If you tame the dogs, they'll help you, and you can kill mobs because they'll fight for you if the mob hits you or if you hit the mob first. But that's pretty much how you mob hunt. Those are some of the items that they drop, and those are some of the most basic mobs that you'll most likely see on your first try playing Minecraft. So I'm gonna go and I'm going to skip ahead into the day, and I will catch you there. Okay, so we are back. So what you want to do on your second night is not about to get killed by zombies. Don't do that. Don't die. You should go into the mines so you can go and get some resources so you can kind of progress further in the game. So I recommend trying to look for coal. You can actually make torches out of charcoal as well, which, like I said, you can get from burning logs. And by doing that, oh Jesus, also mobs tend to spawn with armor. I forgot to tell y'all that certain mobs like skeletons and zombies, they can spawn with armor. So if you see them with armor and you're not prepared, you should run. Which I hear him. So I'm going to barricade myself into the wall. This is not going how I expected. I'm just going to mine this way. I'm going to get ready. There you go. So if you happen to kill them with the armor, you can actually collect their armor. Let's try and do this the correct way, how I wanted to do this. If you stumble upon this right here is coal, and you can use this to cook food. This doesn't burn as quick. I mean, it burns slower than the other items that I've been showing you how to use for your furnace. You can also make torches out of these, and you can turn these into coal blocks, which can burn a lot of items and stuff. I would just like to point that out. You can turn that into one second. Microphone is messed up. You can turn these into coal blocks, which can burn things longer. But the main ore that you want to look for on your first few days is this. This right here is iron, which you have to smelt. It does not come in its already iron form, but you're going to have to smelt that. Which you're going to have to smelt this so you can actually use it. And what you can do with it, you can make tools, armor, you can make doors and stuff with it, you can make blocks. Iron is a very, very, very valuable resource while playing Minecraft. So I was going to grab a few pieces. I'm gonna show you how you're supposed to use iron. I can't speak. I can't even craft it because I don't got no crafting table in here. So we're going to have to go back to the surface. Which, if you ever get stuck in the mines, you can always just do this technique, which is dig like this. Never dig straight up or never dig straight down, because if you dig straight up, gravel can fall on you, and gravel will suffocate you. If you dig straight down, you can fall in the lava, but also, if you dig straight up, you can also, have lava fall on you. You can be put in an underwater ravine, and you can drown to death. If you dig straight down, you can fall into a giant cave and fall in and break your ankles. But it's always a good thing to keep a map on you, because if you keep the map on you, you can kind of tell where you're at. Currently, we are in a mountain right now, so I'm going to mine right here. And as you can see, the more dirt that you see, the closer to the surface you are. Which, this block right here should be the breaking point. And yeah, don't ever dig real close to the mountains. And the reason why I said don't dig straight up, because we could have dug into that, which lava will kill you, much like in real life. Once you get your torch, if you can, because all you need is sticks and coal, a type of coal to craft that. All you need to do is just go up to the surface, maybe light up your base. If it's dark, mobs can spawn. But what you need to do is you need to put the iron ore in this place right here and coal right here. And when you see this and this bar fill up, that means your iron is ready. So I'm going to skip ahead when the iron is completely smelted, and I will show you how you can use iron. Okay, so we have 10 pieces of iron. Hopefully this is enough. I'm going to craft a little bit more sticks. Also, if you have this guidebook, you can also see a lot of the things you can craft with iron and the other things that you can craft. But first things you might want to craft are these tools. They're just how you made wooden and stone tools. It's just set of wooden and stone. You replace those pieces with iron. You can make the shears I was talking about earlier, but you can make the more important thing, armor. So the thing that does the most protection is the chest plate. So you're going to want to have the chest plate on first, because that does the most protection. That protects you the most. But another thing you want to do, you're going to need, I believe, one piece of iron, a lot of wood for it. It's the last thing that I will teach you in this video. It is a shield, which is your source of blocking. You used to be able to block with your sword, but they got rid of it in the combat update. So what you're going to need is you're going to need one piece of wood, one piece of metal, and any type of wood of your choice in a Y formation. And you're going to put this in your offhand slot, which is your left hand, and by shifting, which is, at least for me, it's R3. I don't know how it is for anything else, but you'll be able to block, and you can, and it absorbs, I believe, 100% of damage. So this is a lifesaver. But all your tools and armor, they can all break. But that's all I have to tell y'all. Please leave a like, please comment, please share, please subscribe. Tell me your favorite part of this video and tell me if it actually helped you or not. It's something new that I did. I've never done anything like this before. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.